The Chiefs are 0-2, Gerardo. Is their season already in jeopardy?
So obviously the stat is, what was it? 12.5 percentile will be more likely.
I think it's under 12%.
Yep, under 12% that they'll make it to the playoffs. Something everybody's been saying this narrative. Oh, it's the Chiefs. Oh, it's the Chiefs. There's no way that they fall into that stat. They're going to be an outlier in this stat.
Just as the Patriots were before them.
Right. But my thing is, here's the difference between those Patriots teams and this Chiefs team. First and foremost was the Patriots were very much consistent how they always looked offensively during those times. It was just kind of like, I think the first 4 games of the season were the Patriots' real preseason. And then they made all their adjustments, and the rest, then they go on a 12-game winning streak all of a sudden, or they go 10-2 the rest of the season. Like, that's how it works usually after like week 4 for them. This Chiefs team has no weapons, and Patrick Mahomes is their leading rusher. And going forward, do I think Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt is going to be a top half running back duo in this league? No.
Probably not.
Do I think their offensive line is going to improve throughout the year? No. Do I think that even if they got Rice back, are their weapons that much dangerous? No.
Especially when Rice is coming off of that terrible knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't had any live football reps in a while.
Exactly. So, with all that being said,
Worthy's coming back, though.
Their division is the hardest in the NFL. Right? And not only that, but you are now 0-2. The Chargers already beat you, and technically that was a home game. Was it? No, that was a home.
No, that was a Chargers home game.
Yeah, that was a home game for the Chargers. And I'm just not a fan of what the Chiefs are looking like offensively. And starting 0-2,
you're fucked when even the Raiders look pretty good, and you're the last in the division.
Yeah, I mean, also like the way they just look inept on offense, man. Like,
and that's Andy Reid's bread and butter.
If I were to tell you, like, if I told you preseason, hey Caleb, Patrick Mahomes is going to be the leading rusher heading into week 3, you would be highly concerned of their rushing game, or somehow Patrick Mahomes runs a 4-2.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that he's their leading rusher, their Isaiah Pacheco, and also they're not good in pass pro like that anymore. They're not good in the passing game like that anymore as running back. So what are we doing here with either one of them? Both me and you texted saying that they definitely should be calling for Tyreek Hill, like, to make a return to Kansas City. I think it should happen. But yeah, I just think ultimately I'm going to be against the grain with everybody, which is technically, funny enough, it's with the grain of the stat. I don't think the Chiefs make the playoffs this year. The only saving grace with that is because Joe Burrow is hurt. And I think Joe Burrow's Bengals was like a wild card team to begin this season. And him being out means potentially somebody has to replace them as the wild card team. I'm more than likely
So you're putting the Chiefs in a group with like the Steelers.
Yeah.
And the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, you can even say like the Texans as well too started 0-2. They are also relatively in that realm.
Yeah, that's a good comp. That's a good comp.
Yeah, I would say, but the difference is that I have
the Texans division is doo-doo, and this
I can believe the Texans could split games with the Colts. I believe the games could 4-0 the
Jags and the Titans.
Yeah, I believe that. You know what I can't believe? I don't think that I don't think the Chiefs can 4-0 the rest of the division outside of the Chargers. Like, what I saw from them, even against the Chargers, like, I feel like they could split their division down the hole. I can also see the Broncos sweeping them this year. Like, I'm not.
The Broncos are also 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, they're 1-1. No, they're 1-1. They're the.
It feels like 0-2, but
yeah, but I think that's the one saving grace you would say about the Chiefs is the fact that the Bengals going down helps them technically because it fills that void. So,
like we said, the Bengals aren't exactly dead in the water.
We kind of went over that, but I would say like, yeah, I'm going to go with against the grain thinking on that because of it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. I'm like, they're not susceptible to missing the playoffs. Like they like literally Tom Brady's an outlier. Bill Belichick is an outlier for the NFL. Those are not true like stats in that realm. Those are outliers. I'm Tom Brady. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is not Tom Brady. Andy Reid is not Bill Belichick.
Well, even to put it that way, even the best of the AFC East in their heyday was not this AFC West.
Exactly. Like
they don't have that.
Every head coach in the AFC West has went to the Super Bowl. 3 of them have won it.
I don't know if Belichick ever coached against a Super Bowl winning coach in his division.
No, I don't believe so at all either. So,
like, I'm just running through all the Jets coaches in my head. Like, Rex Ryan was probably the closest he got.
Yeah. Did he go against Pete Carroll? Was Pete Carroll a Jets head coach when he played?
No.
Okay. No. But regardless of the fact that's where my thinking is on, like, I think
I think your logic is sound. I think your logic is perfectly sound. And as much as I'm inclined to agree with you, I'm just like, this is the dynasty of our time. Like, it's so hard to just kind of write them off at this point. But you're right. Like the football hasn't been good. You're playing in a division with Super Bowl caliber coaches and near Super Bowl caliber quarterback play.
Yeah, and then if you want to run the next 4 games, they play the Giants. That's going to be their first win.
Should be a win.
And then they play the Ravens.
L.
They play the Jaguars. Win. Okay, but then you play the Lions. See, now you're teetering on 2 and 4 for the season.
How many teams that started 2 and 4 made the playoffs.
Yep, and then now you get into divisional playoffs. You got the Raiders. We got then after that Commanders, and then all of a sudden, let's just say if you're going to be nice about it, and they are 4 and 4 after that, they are 500. Then you play the Bills, loss. You play the Broncos.
There are 2 examples within the last couple of years, last handful of years. You had the 2019 Tennessee Titans, and you had the 2020 Vikings. You had the 2016 Dolphins, the 2015 Seahawks, the 2015 Washington R-words. Brian Hoyer Texans. Like, it's happened. Going back to 2002.
Yeah, but none of those teams won the Super Bowl, correct?
2002 Browns, no. 2002 Jets, no. 2002 Titans, no. But I want to say they made the AFC title game. 2004 Packers, no. 2008 Dolphins, no. 2011 Broncos, no. 2015 Texans, no. No. Mike Vrabel Titans came close, no. Yeah, that'd be the last one.
Yep. So that's my thinking is, like, I think they are going to barely get into the playoffs as a wild card this year. And also with the Bengals loss, with the loss of Joe Burrow, don't be surprised that you see a losing team, if not 2 losing teams, enter the playoffs this year, losing record teams.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I think it's the AFC is going to beat up on each other a lot. I think the Bills are like truly like the Bills. And if you're going to ask me which team do I fully believe gets double-digit wins this year, Bills and Ravens and Chargers. That's about it. I think the Colts probably because their division is so ass, but
who knows how long the hot hand is going to last with Daniel Jones.
That's true because I still think that we don't really truly judge a team until after 4 weeks. Because like Daniel Jones is damn near MVP at this point. Or like, what if they're just beating up teams really early on because these teams can't make good opening season adjustments? So, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs barely make it into the playoffs this year at best.
I think they made the playoffs, but I think the division is kind of at a loss until further notice.